Magandang araw. So we have here a simple problem of shear and moment diagram. So here we have a beam A, B, C, D. Indicated naman na yung mga zones. So it is subjected to a uniformly distributed load of 200 pound per foot. Okay. So yung beam na to, initially, it looks like a propped beam. Pero kung titingnan natin, meron tayong internal hinge at point C, which makes it a statically determinate structure. Okay? So, pagka mga ganito yung structure, normally ang ginagawa natin, nagpuputol tayo doon sa hinge. Okay? Nagkakaroon ng pin support yung hinge natin. So, let's establish that to find the reactions on B and D. So, isolate natin yung beam A, B, C muna. Okay? So, pagka nandito yung beam A, B, C natin, copy ko na lang to and paste. Okay? So, we have here, ayun yung mag-autocorrect. Okay na yan. So, we have here beam ABC, ABC may overhang tayo, but this is subjected to a uniformly distributed load of 200 pound per foot. Okay? So, at point B, meron tayong roller, so magkakaroon tayo ng vertical reaction. So, let's say this is our point B. This is our, point A, and this is our point C. Okay? Since hinge support ito at point C, magkakaroon ka rin ng vertical at horizontal reaction. Pero hindi na natin ilalagay yung horizontal since wala naman tayong horizontal load. So magsisiro lang din yung horizontal force natin dito. Okay, now let's proceed with the lengths or the dimensions of the beam. So meron tayo ditong 2 feet. Okay, then on this side is 4 feet. Alright, so we can take summation of moments at any point to determine the reactions. Okay, so pwede tayo munang mag-moment pagdating kay point C, parang mas madali dito kasi, okay, pagka kay point B, maahati pa sa dalawa yung ating rectangular load. So summation of moment muna tayo at point C equivalent to 0, assuming clockwise or positive. So in this case, meron tayong RB, so clockwise siya, so meron tayong RB multiplied by 4 feet. Then minus natin yung uniformly distributed, that is 200. The total length ay 6 feet. So ang kalahati ng kanyang length ay 3 feet, equivalent to 0. So RB now is 200 times 6 times 3 over 4. We have 900 pounds. So that is the reaction on B. Next, puntahan naman natin yung reaction at C by taking summation forces vertical equivalent to 0. Upward forces are positive. So we have RB plus RC minus we have 200. Ang kanyang length ay 6. And that is equal to 0. So RC now is 200 times 6 minus 900, that is 300 pound. So counter check ko lang, we have 200 times 6 times 3 minus RB is times 6 times 3 minus RB natin ay 900 times 2 divided by 6. 300. So tama, RC is 300. Nag-moment ako kay A. Next, since alam na natin yung reaction sa C, proceed na tayo sa second segment of our beam, which is the bar CD. Pagdating kay bar CD, meron tayo ditong fixed ended beam or fixed support dito. Okay? So this one's a peak support. Andyan pa rin yung ating uniformly distributed load na 200 pound per foot. Then, take note, yung reaction RC dito pataas. So pag inilipat natin siya on the other side of the beam, magiging pababa yung reaction natin. So meron tayong pababang 300, sorry, this should be RC. RC. So meron tayong pababang 300 pound. Okay? Now at this support, meron tayong vertical reaction dyan. Let's call this RD. And then, meron tayong moment, MD. So, since yung moment natin, kinokontra niya yung direction ng load. So, pataas yung ating moment dito. Okay? So, let's take summation forces vertical to determine the reaction at RD. Assuming upward positive pa rin tayo, we have RD minus 300 minus 200. Ang kanyang length ay 2 feet. So, this one is 2 feet. So 200 times 2 feet equivalent to 0, or RD is 300 minus 200 times 2. Plus pala dapat pag nilipat natin. 700 pounds. Okay? Next, let's take summation moment naman at point D equivalent to 0. Clockwise moments are positive. So, meron tayo ditong MD that is clockwise. And then the rest are counterclockwise. We have 300 times 2 plus 200 times 2 at ang moment arm nito ay 1 equivalent to 0. This should be also minus kasi pa counterclockwise din yung kanyang rotation. So, our MD is 300 times 2 may plus 200 times 2. We have 1,000 pound foot. Okay? So we have now the reactions. So this one, ang kinikerry niya ay 900 pounds. So RB is 900 pounds. Sa internal hinge, makakancel out yung reaction natin niya kasi isang pataas, isang pababa. Okay? So dito naman, meron tayong RD na 700 pounds. 700 pounds. And then meron tayo ditong moment at D na 1,000 pounds. 1,000 pounds. Okay, this is our MD. Now, let's solve for the shear and moment. So, since meron tayong reaction, meron na rin namang na-established zone. So, we have AB, BC, and CD as our zones or our segments. We can now proceed with solving the equations. So, unahin natin muna kay segment AB. Now, dalawang way, marami namang baseline ang pagkuha ng values of x. But since magsisimula tayo dito, pwede tayong magsimula ng x dito sa point A. Diba sabi ko kasi that time, doon sa leftmost support, maglalagay ng x. Pwede rin naman doon sa overhang. Okay? Pareho lang ng ibibigay yan na resulta. Okay? So, dito tayo muna magsimula kay point A. Masanay tayo na sa leftmost lagi yung ating reference of x or yung baseline ng x natin. Okay? So, magkakat lang tayo anywhere on section A or segment AB rather. The values of x here should be greater than 0 but less than or equal to 2 feet. So, our bar A, ito yung beam natin. Sisimplihan na lang natin ngayon. Okay? Then, meron tayong vertical downward na distributed load na ang value ay 200 pound per foot. Then, ang distance natin, ang length nito ay x. So since nagputol tayo, magkakaroon tayo ng internal shear V at internal moment M. Again, assume nyo na downward lagi yung ating V at counterclockwise lagi yung ating moment. Merong purpose yan kasi gusto natin na ina-assume natin na positive shear yung gaganap and positive bending moment, no? Okay, so we have here summation of forces vertical equivalent to 0. Upward is positive. So we have 200 negative kasi pababa ito, pound foot multiplied ang kanyang distance ay x minus b is equivalent to 0. So our shear is negative 200 and x. So okay lang. Negative yung shear kasi lahat ng force pababa itinutulak yung ating beam mag-slide downward. Di ba pag nag-slide downward yung beam natin, ito bumaba, ito tumaas. That is a negative shear. Okay, so tama ang assumption natin. Okay? Or tama yung consideration ng sign natin. Then let's take moment. So summation of moment tayo doon sa point of cut kung saan tayo nagputol. Okay? So the summation of moment here should be equal to 0 assuming that clockwise are positive. So wala tayong clockwise moment dito. So puro counterclockwise. Yung una meron tayong 200 pound per foot na ang length niya ay x. Then meron tayong moment arm na x over 2 for the 200 pound per foot. Then meron tayo ditong counterclockwise moment, so minus din equivalent to 0. So our moment at segment AB is negative, magka-cancel na ito, so 100 na lang, 100x squared. So ito ngayon yung ating moment and shear equations for segment AB. Puntahan natin yung next part. We have segment BC. So for segment BC, the values of x now should be greater than, mas mataas na sa 2. Hindi pwedeng less than 2 kasi kapag less than 2, nandun ka kay segment AB. Kailangan BC lang. Si B ay mas mataas sa 2, so greater than 2, pero mas mababa dito, which is 6 feet from our support. So less than 6 feet tayo. Okay? So these are the values of x. Let's get the beam. So assuming na ito yung ating beam, nandyan pa rin yung ating uniformly distributed load. Na 200 pound per foot. Tapos, this is our point A. And assumingly that this is our point B, meron daw tayo ditong reaction na 900 pound. So, nagputol tayo dito. Meron tayo ngayong mga internal reaction, pababa na shear at counterclockwise naman na moment. Okay? So ngayon, let's take summation forces na. By the way, dimensions muna pala. So this part is 2 feet. So itong length na to hanggang dito, this is x. So ang maiiwan dito is x minus 2 feet. Okay? So sige. Summation forces vertical na tayo, equivalent to 0. Upward forces are positive. So meron tayong upward na 900 pounds minus 200 na ang kanyang length ay 0 minus yung internal shear natin na V equivalent to 0. So our V is 900 minus 200 and x. Ililipat lang natin actually yung V doon. So this is our shear diagram for segment BC. And then let's proceed with summation of moment equivalent sa 0. Doon tayo sa cut. Clockwise positive. So meron tayong 900 pound clockwise rotation yan. Ang moment arm niya ay x minus 2. Then meron tayong pababang 200. Okay? So 200, ang kanyang length ay x. Ang kanya namang moment arm ay x over 2. Then, meron tayong counterclockwise moment dito. So, minus m equivalent to 0. So our moment is 900 times x minus 2. Cancel ito. So 100 minus 100x squared. So this is our moment diagram for segment BC. Now cut naman tayo on our hinge. So dito sa hinge actually, mas madali kung ang gagawin na lang natin, putulin na mismo natin dito sa hinge, ikat na natin dito. Pwede yan, or pwede ka rin namang mag-continuous, kahit alin naman, okay lang. Okay? So, pero ang kalalabasan lang yan, kasi manineglect na natin ito, is very similar lang dito sa beam na to. So, applicable pa rin yung formula ng shear natin dito and moment. So, tingnan natin. Ay, yan. So, pag pinutol natin dito, kung pareho pa rin ba yung magiging resulta? Segment CD. Segment CD. So, ang mapupunta natin, try natin diretso muna. So, ito yung ating beam. Again, may uniformly distributed dito. Nandito yung putol natin. May internal hinge dito. So, internal yung mga reaction dyan. Hindi natin nakikita yung kasi external yung dinodrawing natin. So, we have A, B, and C. So, ito yung mga external load natin. We have here 900 pound. 900 pound. Tapos ito 200 pound per foot. Okay? So, ito ngayon, magkakaroon pa rin ng internal reaction V at meron pa rin tayo dyang internal moment M. So, sa hinge, actually, kapag ipinlat mo kasi yung internal reaction dito, magkakaroon ka dito ng pataas tsaka pababa. Magkokontrahan lang sila. So, kahit hindi mo na ilagay, walang problema. Normally, nilalagyan ko lang yan ng broken line sa shear and moment diagram to denote na may internal hinge sa point na yon. So, this is 2 feet. And this is 4 feet. Uy, parang baliktad yung dimension ko. Okay lang yan. This is 6 feet. X rather. X. And pagka kinuha natin ito, X minus 2 pa rin siya. So, this is still X minus 2. So, halos pareho lang nung kanina. Humaba lang yung values of X natin. So, same lang yung kalalabasan yan. Kapag nag-summation forces vertical tayo, equivalent to 0, upward positive. So, ang upward force natin ay 900 lang. Tapos, may downward force tayo na 200. Ang kanyang length ay X minus yung internal shear natin, V, equivalent to 0. So, B is 900 minus 200 X, which is also the same as this one. So, we can expect na pareho din sa moment. So, summation of moment tayo, equivalent to 0, clockwise positive. So, dito, kapag clockwise positive, meron tayong 900 multiplied by the moment arm X minus 2. Then, minus 200X, yung kanyang equivalent concentrated load. Ang moment arm niya ay X over 2. Wala nang ibang load. So, minus M na tayo, equivalent to 0. So, M is 900 times X minus 2 minus 100X squared. So, that is the same as this. So, ibig sabihin, yung internal hinge pala, nagwo-work lang siya or ginagamit lang natin siya sa pag-calculate ng reactions. Pero pagdating sa shear and moment diagram, hindi siya nagmamatter. Okay? Kasi nagka-cancel out nga lang. Another approach that we can do is considering naputol yung beam. Pinutol na lang natin. So, nandito, so, imagine nyo, pinutol ko dito sa hinge, nagputol tayo. Ang maiiwan na lang na segment natin ay pinutol natin. Hinati natin dalawang beam. So, magkakaroon ulit tayo ng putol anywhere between CD. So, magkakaroon tayo ng putol dyan. So, dito, ang loading na natin ay So dito may load tayo na from our beam kanina na 300 pounds. 300 pounds. Tapos ito, 200 pound per foot. Then, may internal reaction, a downward force, and an upward, a counterclockwise moment. So this is B and a counterclockwise moment. Unfortunately, since yung values of x natin is measured from A, any value of x here ay magiging, since meron ditong from here to here, meron ditong 6 feet. So, hindi pwedeng x din yung gagamitin natin. This will become, so kung ito-drawing mo yung buong figure, ito, balikan ko lang. Ito yung cut natin na x. Take note, ito ay 6 feet. So, yung maiiwan sa atin dito na part, that is x minus 6. So, yung part na to is only x minus 6. Okay? Now, if we take summation forces vertical equivalent to 0, upward force are positive. So, what we have now is, wala tayong upward force dito. So, we have 300 pounds negative minus 200, ang kanyang length ay x minus 6, then minus b equivalent to 0. Expand natin, negative 300 minus 200x, then pag ito inilipat ko, this will become positive 1,200 equivalent to b. Lipat ko na yung b doon. So our v is 12 minus 300, 900 minus 200x. So actually, pareho lang nito. So you can expect na pareho lang din yung moment, no? So ang moment lang natin or ang shear and moment equation lang natin ay dalawa. Yung nandito sa segment na to at nandito sa segment BD. A, B, and BD lang. Again, si internal hinge, hindi na siya nagmamatter kapag dating sa shear and moment kasi nagka-cancel out lang yung kanyang action doon sa ating beam. Okay? So, let me just delete it and punta na tayo sa shear and moment diagram ng beam na ito. Okay, let me just hindi makopy. Gawa na lang tayo ng bago. Okay. Then ilalagay ko pa rin si hinge kahit na hindi siya nagmamatter, no? Papakita lang natin para lang ma-indicate na meron pang special points doon. So drawing na natin yung shear diagram. We can use either area method or we can use this formula or equations. So dito mas madali na yung area method. Shear in Newton, okay? But for the sake of discussion, kasi puro area method na tayo, let's use the equation. So, yung equation naman natin for segment A, so at A, where x is 0, our shear is 0. Pag sinubstitute ko yung 0 dito. And then, our moment naman at point A, ilagay na rin natin, that should also be 0 kasi negative 100 times 0 squared is also 0. Okay? At point B, where x is equivalent sa 2 feet, our shear is negative 400 times 2 lang, Then, our moment naman becomes negative 400. Okay, kasi naka-squared lang. Next, puntahan natin yung second part na to. At B, so at point B, where x is equivalent sa 2 feet, our shear is 900 minus 200 times 2, we have 500. And our moment at point B where x is equal to 2 is 900 times alpha x minus 2 minus 100 alpha x squared. Calc when x is equal to 2, this is still negative 400. Now, at point C, where x is equivalent to 6 feet now, okay? So, our shear there is 900 minus 200 alpha x. Calc natin, when x is 6, we have negative 300. Then, puntahan naman natin yung moment. Calc when x is equal to 6. Our moment is 0. Then, puntahan na natin yung at point D, where x is equivalent to 8 feet. So, when x is equivalent to 8 feet, so our shear now is negative 700 and our moment is negative 1,000. Okay, so we have now the values. By the way, we can now change the limit since na-prove na natin ito kanina na yung ating hinge, internal hinge, ay hindi nakakapagbago ng ating shear and moment diagram. Okay, so pwede na nating i-extend yung limit nito hanggang sa pinakadulo, 8 na. Okay, so segment BC na siya, na rin si segment CD. Diretso na siya. Okay, let's plot the points. For point A, our shear is 0. Okay? Pagdating sa point B, our shear ay negative 400. So, assume natin na nandito. This is negative 400. And then, at point C, at point B also, on the right side, naging 500. Positive naman. So, from negative 400, naging 500. Ang dahilan niyan ay yung ating reaction na 900. Kaya that is 500. And then at point C, we have negative 300 naman. So, negative 300. Then at point D, we have negative 700. So, negative 700. Okay? Then, ipupush siya upward nung 700 pound force para mag-0. So, lagi tayo nagsisimula sa 0 at nagtatapos sa 0. So, i-plot na natin yung ating curve. Meron tayo ditong degree na, ano ang degree nito? This is degree 0. So, pagka ipinlat natin, first degree lang ang meron tayo. So, meron tayong straight line dito, connecting 0 to 400. Then, another straight line connecting negative 400 to 500. Then, dito, another straight line. And then, another straight line here. And, magsi-0 tayo dito dahil sa reaction na 700. So, this is our shear diagram. And take note dito, meron tayong napaka-importanting point. We have here the position of zero shear that may be the position of maximum moment. Ano? Pwedeng nandyan yung maximum moment. Okay? Minsan kasi wala dyan yung maximum moment. Minsan zero shear din naman ito. Dumaan din yan sa zero. So, minsan nandito, minsan nandito. Or sometimes wala dyan pareho kapag may presence ng moment doon sa ating beam. So, ang kailangan muna natin gawin is to find the location of our zero shear. So, dito ko na lang ilalagay. So, location of zero shear. Okay. So, pwede kang mag-graphical method. Pero since formula yung equation yung ginagamit na pala natin, dito ko na lang lalagay. Since nasa segment, segment BC, gamitin na lang natin yung formula for segment BC, this one. So, kunin natin yung location of zero shear. Dito na lang. Of zero shear. So, ang gagawin natin, kunin natin yung shear equation. B is equivalent to 900 minus 200x. Importante na yung location, yung equation na gagamitin mo is for that location, B to C, no? So, equate natin to sa 0 kasi 0 yung shear. So, x will be 9 over 2. We have 4.5 meters. Yung 4.5 na meters na yan ay x that means yung x na to or yung distance na to is measured from the left support. So, this is 4.5 meters. So, ito hanggang dito ay, kung 2 feet to, ito ay 2.5 feet. Okay? So, i-plot naman natin ngayon yung ating moments. Again, this is our length in feet. Nasanay ako ng Newton. So this is in feet. In pounds rather. This is in feet. This is in feet. And then our moment is moment in pound foot. Okay. So, i-draw natin ito. We have now a zero moment at A. So, zero yung moment natin dyan. And then, may moment tayo na negative 400 at B. So, pababa. Mukhang maigsi yung aking guhit. Ay, hindi ko na pwede i-adjust. Tinatamaan. So, dito na lang. I-gray ko silang lahat. Ayan. So, we have here negative 400. Baba natin ng konti yung calculation for zero shear. So, dagdagan natin yung ating markings. Hindi kakasya. Yan. So, okay na i-guide natin. Alright. So, let's continue drawing. Negative 400 at B. At that point also, negative 400 yung nakuha natin. But at point C, nag-0 na. Okay? So, 0 na tayo dito. Then, at point D, negative 1,000 naman tayo. So, may negative 1,000 dito. Negative 1,000. Okay, pero meron tayong na-miss out. Meron tayong maximum moment dito, the position of zero shear. So, hanapin natin yung value ng moment at point of zero shear. So, saan ba to? Ayun, dito yun. Okay, so, kunin na natin yung moment at zero shear. Moment at V is equal to 0. So, ang moment equation na gagamitin natin ay para sa segment na yon. So, our M is 900 x minus 2 minus 100x squared. So, our moment is 900 times alpha x minus 2 minus 100 alpha x squared, where our x is 4.5 meters. So, we have here 225 positive. So, dito sa point na to, meron tayong positive 225 plus 225 pound-foot na moment. So, i-connect na natin yung dots. So, ang degree na to, this is degree 1, this is also degree 1, and this is also degree 1. We can expect na second degree na lahat ng curves natin. So, going back to our PNDI circle, so we have here positive D, negative I, negative D, positive I. So, dito meron tayong negative kasi pababa, negative increasing. So, ang curvature natin ay ito sa pinakadulong quadrant. At, sorry, ito pala, positive increasing pala to. So, ito ay negative increasing. So, this one, yung curvature natin. Okay? Next, then the degree of it is 2. Then dito, meron tayong positive decreasing. Positive decreasing. So, ito naman yung ating curvature sa quadrant 1. Alright. So, this is a positive decreasing of a degree of 2. Then, meron ulit tayong negative increasing. So, negative increasing. So, dito ulit tayo sa quadrant na to. Pero take note, continuous na negative increasing yung value natin. So, pwede nating i-connect na lang yung dots. Hindi tumapat. Ang hirap. Ayan, pwede na po yan. N is equal to 2. So, dito, lipat na lang natin ito. This one is negative 1,000. Pero take note, meron tayong positive 1,000 moment dito. So, it will close out our moment diagram. So, magsisiro pa din. So, ito ngayon yung ating moment diagram. Now, there is one important question dito. May tanong yung problem. What is the location of the point of inflections or the point of contraflexure? Okay? Sulat ni sir. Point of inflection or point of di kasya contraflexure. So ano ba yung point na tinutukoy na yan, ni inflection or ni contraflexure? Yung points na yan ay yung point kung saan nagsisiro yung moment natin. Again, yung point na to is when the value of our moment is zero or nagpapalit ng sign convention from positive to negative. Sir, bakit importante si point of inflection? Kasi sa point na to, dito nagkakaroon ng transition yung ating beam from tension to compression. Okay? Pag kasi yung beam natin nagbe-bend positive dito sa part na to, okay, so parang ang magiging bending ng beam natin dito sa part na to, di ba sabi natin, pag positive ang bending, nag-i-smile yung beam. So dito possibly nakasmile yung beam natin. And since negative naman yung ating dito nakasmile, nakangiti yung beam natin, dito naman, pagdating sa mga negative moment, nakasimangot naman yung beam natin. So, nakasimangot na ganito. So, ganyan yung bending ng beam natin. Kaya, importante si point of contraflexure kasi siya yung nagsasabi kung saan nagkakaroon ng positive concavity or negative concavity yung ating beam or kapag concave downward or concave upward yung ating beam. Kaya, importante yan. Bakit? Kasi kapag nag-smile yung beam natin dito, yung ilalim natin nasasubject to tension, yung ibabaw ay sa compression. Pag naman nagiging sad yung beam natin or negative yung moment, yung ilalim naman ang tension, yung ilalim naman ng compression at ibabaw ang tension. So, nagkakaroon ng transition yung ating beam from the tension to compression, compression to tension under the point of inflection, no? Kaya importante ang mga points of inflections. So ngayon, ang tawag dito sa green line na ginawa natin, this is the elastic curve or the elastic diagram of the beam. Basically, ito yung itsura ng beam kapag nagbe-bend na siya under this condition. So ganyan siya nag-bend. Okay? So let's try to solve for the points of inflection. May dalawang paraan. Pwede tayong gumamit ng squared property of parabola. Pwede rin naman tayong gumamit ng equations. So, mas madali gamitin na lang natin yung equations kasi nasa iisang segment yung ating point of inflection. So, ito lang yung ating formula. So, our formula for points of inflection, pareho silang nasa segment CD. Okay? Ay, sorry. Tama ba? CD? BC. Pareho silang nasa segment BC. So, our equation moment is equivalent to 900 times x minus 2 minus 100x squared. So, ang gagawin lang natin, i-equate natin ito sa 0. So, magkakaroon ng 2 values of x dyan. We have x1 and we have x2. Okay. So, ano yung magiging values? 900. Pwede kayong mag-shift solve kung nahihirapan. Pero dapat masanay din kayo ng transpositions. Basic manipulation is important. So, shift solve muna for now. So, ang unang point natin ay 3. So, itong distance na to ay 3. Okay? Then, the next point natin, shift solve tayo pero pili tayo ng higher value. Kung titingnan natin, mukhang nasa around 6 feet yung isa. So, try natin na 6. So, and tama yung hinala natin. So, nandito yung isang point of inflection. So, kung ang tanong ng problem, kasi meron tayong support dito, sabi ng problem, find the point of inflection from support B. Kung galing sa support B ang measurement natin, kung from point B ang measurement natin, ito ay 1 meter lang kasi ito kasi ay 3 meters coming from the reference point of X, di ba? So, dito yung reference ng X. So, ang matitira na lang ay 1 meter kasi ito ay 2. Sorry, units nga pala natin ay feet. Nako-confuse ako sa units. Okay, sorry. I apologize for that. So, 1 feet na lang coming from our support B. Okay? So, andito rin yung isa nating point of inflection which is at 6 feet or that is roughly around 4 feet from our point B. So, ito yung mga types ng question na mai-encounter natin. May maximum moment, so the maximum positive ay ito, M max positive. Tapos ito naman yung maximum moment natin na negative. Okay? Then ito yung maximum positive shear and then the maximum negative shear. Okay? So, iyan ang ating shear and moment diagram for this